If I tab out, is that going to cause problems for them? We must be doing stage bans over on start.gg at the moment. Let's take a look into the chat real quick. Hang on, let's go to the split cam. You can get the full read if you can see it on stream. I'm not sure what it's going to look like on your side. Do we only have starters? Remember, if you need some confirmation, guys, I am here. I can help you out. Alright, so BakedGoods banning Merchant Port, banning Ho Dojo and Forest. So what is that leaving us with? Got Jules Vale and Godai Delta to play with. And let's get some characters on the screen, eh? Oh, this stream overlay doesn't have force burn because it's out of date. That's pretty funny. I didn't know that was going to be a problem. Now, BakedGoods, they're coming off a really good result at Pismas, and been a very strong player on ranked so far. Bit of a menace with their Loxodon. Plays very strong neutral game. Milo, on the other hand, I don't actually know much about. This is a bit of a wild card for me. You know, seems to be comfortable from what I can see so far, but you know, we'll see. I expect that BakedGoods, once they sort of get the read on things, maybe this won't be as close as time goes on, but who knows, right? I think we are still early enough into things that... Yeah, I do think the hockey scene is... Yeah, I think we are still early enough into things that we can have a bit of a, you know, a surprise. Not quite a hidden demon or anything of that sort, but who knows. Could be a strong edgeguard coming out here. Needs to clear some of this smoke though, because Forsburn is going to make it back onto the stage here. Oh wow. Nicked it, but basically did no knockback. That was a very strange interaction with that hitbox. Yeah, and I think that's really strong as Loxodon. The up strong to sort of like deny the landing. Always going to be a bit of a menace. Particularly against these characters like the stall in the air. Forsburn has the neutral special, down special, forward special, all sort of stalling him. Well, we are seeing a parry come out. I'm not gonna lie, we don't see many parries in tournament. Hey, Comfox, how are you? Good to see you. But BakedGoods doing a good job of holding this lead and trying to get tricky with the good old hockey puck. Not calling it a meatball today. But I don't know, Milo is, you know, I know there's a bit of a percent deficit, but I do think they're playing this pretty well. For someone that I haven't seen play before anyways, like not quite the hit of the up air you want to be landing there. So BakedGoods extending the lead now. Not gonna say anything's over just yet though. Forsburn is able to stage carry really well. Not a flat stage like Jules Vale. Definitely can get something if Milo finds the opening. Yeah, so we've seen these parries come out before, but maybe Milo and a little less predictably. It's gonna be risky if BakedGoods goes for many more of those, and Milo can find a way to finish this edge guard. No, it's wave landing back on stage into the parry. It's, yeah, interesting. That is the Chilean flag. Yeah, that is what's on their start.gg. So. Oh, the music is funny.
You don't deserve power.
I did not know the music was going to be a thing. Alright. Are we just chilling out in this screen? Do I need to do anything here? Is this in the player's control? Someone please tell me what's going on, I'm scared. Now, is there a way to quickly download the Forsburn assets? I know there is a way to do it, but I don't quite remember. We'll see. Looking over at stage bans now. Banning Aramata and Fire Capital, so banning the larger stage there. Aramata is a bit interesting. This is Gull's UI, and there is a way to re-download the assets. I just can't remember off the top of my head. And it's a bit difficult to do while we're in the middle of a set, eh? Rockwall I like from both sides here. I feel very comfortable on this stage as a Loxodon player, but Forsburn, having these platforms can really hunt for those up airs and things like that. Nice landing with the down air spike there, but not quite get anything off it. You can tell Milo has a bit of experience. I can see a bit more of a patience in how they play, but BakedGoods just looks, you know, much more comfortable with the game, I suppose. So I don't know if it's, BakedGoods I know has put in a lot of hours, so it could just be familiarity with Rivals 2 specifically. A lot of these situations where Milo's sort of getting BakedGoods under pressure, you know, it's stuck in a shield. Loxodon's out of shield options aren't particularly good, but Milo's not quite playing those situations the way they need to just yet. But a strong edge guard, now up a stock, so first time they're holding a lead in the set so far. And this is a best of 3, so let's see if we can make this counter pick work. BakedGoods gonna even that up pretty quickly though. Had some options there with the lava there. Down throw is very strong as a dispatch, not really reactable. Oh my god, actually gonna die off that forward strong. It's not the DI you're looking for. One thing that people may not be aware of, Loxodon up throw. You do actually want to DI behind them in some situations, so it actually sends behind them slightly. So if you're DIing away from Loxodon, you are going to be sent straight up. So depending on the percents, you're going to change up whether you want to DI away or DI in front of Loxodon. You know, going higher can be good if you can escape vertically. A bit of a risky situation with the ledge here. That is unfortunate stuff right there. But BakedGoods is going to take that away.
You don't deserve power.
Alright, can we have a look at what's happening in our bracket? So those two are cleaned up. It's going to be RNG and Ricky clean, and Ricky's just come in with the code really quickly, so that's very helpful, thank you. Join private lobby. Let's get in here before we do anything else. Now, I do need to DQ Dags at some point, but no need just yet. Oh, why can I click on people's tags? What does that do? Did I break it? What's happening? Okay, so assets. How do I update? All right, I am in. Okay, hold on. We want to load a set. We're done with this one. Alright, Ricky Clean gonna be coming with a Maple. RNG recently swapping to the Clarin. Oh no, we are going in quick. I expected a little bit more time. Alright. I'm interested to see how this one plays out. Ricky sort of caught me by surprise last week. I know Maple is a very strong character. You know, a lot of players are going to have trouble with that particular style of neutral, and depending on your character, it's going to be pretty difficult, but RNG, you know, new character, you never know, but RNG with Clarin, I think definitely has the tools to play against it. We know they have very strong platform fighter fundamentals, you know, absolutely crushing at New South Wales in both Melee and P+ recently, has been an absolute menace in our online tournaments with Fleet. You actually did receive some buffs today, so never know. We'll have to wait and see if the Clarin is going to stick around, or whether we go back to some Fleet gaming in the future. I mean, RNG is just putting out threats, and Ricky has got no way around them at this point. And not making it back on stage either. I do think there's something to be said that Clarin a lot of time can actually just stand in place and sort of use jab and down tilt, and that actually creates quite a lot of pressure, which is quite surprising, I would say. And it feels very different from other platform fighters that I think a lot more of us are familiar with. Even Rivals 1, that kind of strategy would be very risky, but hunting for something with that sweet spot. Well, just like that, a 3-stock. And we've got that spooky music vibes coming in. Alright, nothing is quite burning down just yet, so have to be happy with that. Do you want to take a look at... Oh, are we not doing stage bans? What's going on? Ah, we're doing it in Discord, I see. That makes it tricky. Well, second set in a row, we're seeing the Rockwall counter pick. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work out for Ricky here. You know, I feel like Maple does, you know, absolutely have the movement options to sort of play around neutral. If you can sort of trap Clarin in the corner, it's quite good, because Clarin doesn't really have the ability to cross the stage the same way that Maple does. But I just think that RNG is at a different caliber, and the way they're sort of threatening space, I think that Rockwall is a very scary stage. Oh, using the counter against Lily, that's not something I would have considered. Alright, I am getting calls to DQ Dags. Give me a second. I'll just jump on that very quickly. I appreciate not everyone can be in the stream to get this sorted. That's alright. Keep sending stuff through to me where possible. Nah, sorry, Loopad, that is not how it works. Needed to message me before the bracket. I had the power. I could have been corrupt. Yeah, the counter is really interesting. It's not something I would have entirely considered, but RNG is actually making really good use of it to sort of, you know, make Lily a poor option in neutral. It's very similar to the Rivals 1 dynamic to an extent, but it's definitely not something I would have considered for Rivals 2. It's funny how, you know, same characters, but I don't know, the part of my brain that connects the matchups just doesn't seem to work. And Ricky on the board, there we go. The RNG's just been like holding center. Ricky has been almost sort of running back to the corner. Got a really good hitbox on dash attack there, sending straight up. They're able to convert some, and oh, that's brutal. That really fast turnaround, I think, has messed up Ricky here. I think that covered all options, just doing the dash forward strong. Like, Tether actually slow enough in that situation that RNG's able to punish it with that. That's really well done. Okay, damn, we are straight through to our next set. What do we have ready to go? I suppose RNG can stay on. We've got RNG and beat. I think BakedGoods and Grimace have started. Yeah, they definitely have. I'm gonna check these guys in. And I'm not sure, FICO and Beat, I'm not sure if they're sharing a PC. I've got the code. Let's jump in really quick. Alright, RNG's in here. No sign of Beat just yet, but that's okay. And then I think after this we'll have this one. I think what we'll end up doing is something like this. Or do we stream Winners Finals nice and early? I'm not sure. Look, we have seen Ricky on stream already. And Milo, if Milo potentially does the run back. Let's swap these around. Can I remove the... How do I remove it now? Ugh. Alright, we're in there. Oh, seriously? Look, I don't have permissions to change that. If Croc is gonna go through with doing Survivor Thursdays or whatever, why is he not here TOing? Get your priorities straight, my man. Alright, are we having problems with stuff on the other side of bracket? I think not. Look, I know they're both here. I need them to actually do the start.gg things. Come on. What have we got happening? Okay. I think RNG's gone with first ban. They're doing it in Discord. Oh, yo. Okay, if I minimize that, that ruins it from the stream overlay. That's interesting. Alright, I better change this overlay real quick. I want RNG and beat. Resta. Claren. Are we good? I think we're good, right? So, RNG we've obviously seen before. We know what a menace they've been online. Beat, on the other hand, I think this may be their first time playing online. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. But they have been doing really well in local events recently. Obviously a very strong Smash Ultimate player from Victoria as well. And, you know, not many people playing against the Resta. Could be a bit of a matchup inexperience coming into play here. I'm not sure how much RNG has played against a strong Resta player. Oh, I do not think that's going to work. Yeah, okay. Beat, I think, burned pretty much all of their jumps in the process there as well, so I'm not sure if it was that they couldn't jump out, or if that the blast zone is so low that they just committed to dying there. Could have been a bit of both. Good follow-up on the down tilt. RNG not ready for it, it seemed like. Was, yeah. Headed straight up after being hit there. Seeing good signs from both. You could tell Beat did the jab 1, 2, 3 before. Right there, tried to adapt with jab 1, 2, grab. If RNG is willing to hold shield in that situation, but you know, shield slide off. RNG ended up on the ledge instead, so it didn't quite work out. So those little things that I expect, you know, Beat particularly to sort of adapt to over the course of the game. Ooh, too high for the down air to connect. But yeah, obviously trying to follow up on the tech. Well, you're just going to side here. What are we doing? I feel like that straight hit is the first time RNG has sort of landed anything here. He's just been in disadvantage and trying to get back on the stage properly, but how many edgeguard attempts is it going to take to end this stuff? There we go. RNG hung in there for a very long time. Crouch cancelling the forward special, leading to a very big punish, 93%, pretty much death percent here. Oh, damn, the throw not going to lead there. Beat, DIing out on the throw. Being able to avoid those mix-ups for both players really is going to be incredibly important as we get into these higher percents. Like, both characters have those sort of grab follow-ups that can lead into kills. Ooh. Sweet spot there, absolutely would have killed. And Beat doing a good job of punishing these missed techs as well. Oh, wow, okay, definitely could have had the forward strong there. Turning around before the shield was very smart. Got Beat the grab. Invuln, okay. Wow, come down to the wire. Peek the screenshot. What have we done? Oh yeah, that's pretty funny.
Get in my way.
Damn, that is a very tight game one. Are we hanging on this? Are we thinking about it? Okay, I think I can fix the croc stream thing. If we're really bothered by it. There you go. I've removed the Survivor stream from start.gg. Sorry to say. Alright, bans coming in. RNG has banned Fire Capital, so largest stage of the game, doesn't want to give Beat the space. And Hyperborean Harbour, which I think is a very clever ban. I think flat stage, Resta can really thrive there. You know, it's one that people sometimes can leave open, but I think it's going to be important to ban that one against Rasta in the future. And Beat adopting to get less space, so I think confident in their ability to follow up on 40i, get these punishes going. Less space means that Beat can sort of keep juggling RNG from side to side like they were doing in that game. Like, it felt like we were going offstage on the left side of the screen immediately to offstage on the right side over and over again, just back and forth. But RNG has kept this very centered. We are on stage for sure here. Charging the down strong for the tech chase there. Alright, nice little tipper to finish things off. 46% is very good to hang on to that. Well, we've burnt quite a lot of jumps here. I don't think Beat has any resources, but good use of the tornado mix things up. That's going to be the important thing. If you can bleed Rasta's resources off stage, it makes it very difficult to lead them back on. But even better than that is just getting the kill. Not quite getting the tech there. Probably a little further out from the wall than they maybe thought. But still, with a full stock lead, you can tell RNG's definitely a bit more comfortable in the matchup than you would have thought. I don't think there are many strong Rasta players, but RNG just played this very well. Definitely could have been an opportunity there. I think you are able to parry in between hits there, if you shield the first one. Not fast enough to get the counter attack and leaving themselves a little bit open. Okay. So that down tilt is an absolute killer. Been a few really surprising hits there. Not sure about the up special, but hunting with the down strong. Really nice to finish the stock. Back air sends so far. Rasta is at 53% and almost being sent to the blast zone by some 40i on that back air. Oh, down tilt's really nice there. Get to ledge just a little bit earlier there. Oh, jeez. I like that RNG's trying to find ways to punish Beat's approach back onto stage here. You know, Beat's being really aggressive with these like forward specials recover, as Rasta needs to do, but also jumping on with the aerials. Well, this is a best of 5 set, so we're not quite there just yet, but that's a strong, strong result for RNG so far. How are things looking on stream? Is everything working? Are we good? Everyone happy? What I really need is for turn up to bomb and losers, so I don't need to download Force Burn assets for the stream overload. Taking a different approach here, so Merchant Port, longer stage. Both players are really good with their tech chases, so having the longer stage I don't think is going to change much for either of them. It's just a matter of how much Beat can sort of maneuver around RNG's options. Like, yeah, really threatening hitboxes with that forward air. Just a little too far away. Rasta's up special must be much more vulnerable than I realized at the end of its recovery. Like, RNG's just been doing a really good job of hitting these down tilts to sort of punish them. That's That's what I mean, like, spamming the down tilt is just so threatening. Like, it's really interesting how Claren just sort of sets up a wall of hitboxes. It's definitely was possible in Rivals 1 to an extent, but, you know, whiff lag being a thing meant it was, you know, a lot less effective. People aren't always trying to recover the ledge, so, you know, different options, I suppose. Oh wow, just nicking Beat there. And you can tell Beat's trying to make something happen here, you know. Up special out of shield stun, very strong obviously, but with the way that RNG can space their hitboxes, it's not going to be, ooh, okay, never mind. It's not something you can rely on, is what I was going to say. It's definitely good that Beat's able to get on the board with it, but yeah, I don't know, we are still a full stock down. Rasa still has those throw mix-ups, you know. They definitely are a lot weaker now. A lot less effective against the bigger bodies in particular, but compared to what they were almost guaranteed before. But definitely still a thing to watch out for. Oh my goodness. Trying to aim for the down air, double dipping. Oh, I think Beat's very low here, this is dangerous. Getting back on with the tech. Oh, the forward tilt to try to put a lingering hitbox there, I suppose. You can tell had the patience, but that platform's just a little bit too low. We've got no jumps here, this is dangerous. Yeah, I don't think RNG played that well. Knowing Beat had no jumps there, neutral special had to be the recovery option. There was no other thing they could do. Oh, we're actually reading the counter. Oh no. Well, you could tell the comeback was coming. Beat was, really aggressive off stage there, waiting out like the counter, trying to predict sort of the wall tech. But that's a harsh result. All right, that's moving us on to other side of winner semis. Apologies to everyone in losers. You're not going to get much time on stream. Okay. We got auto disqualification coming up. Alright, I need to get out of this lobby. Okay. Let's see, Duan's here. Seriously, how many names does he have? So he goes by The Greep in Discord and Steam at the moment. We've got Jay Grimace on Start.gg. I do not know why Vic Smash Ultimate culture just has this, everyone has random Start.gg names for no reason. Okay. The Gwyff? Yeah, you're right. The Twitter account as well. Where's LPG? Oh, okay, I think LPG's checked in. We are here. Now, these two actually did play at a local this past weekend. Almost, I want to say, last hit game 5 situation. I'm not quite sure how that tournament ended. I should probably check that out. Let's see. How do I see previous tournaments? RMIT Games Day. Okay, hold on. I wasn't able to stick around for the end, so I'm not quite sure how it shaped up. Alright, it was LPG and Beat in our top 2 spots. Grimace being taken out at 3rd, LPG with a 3-0 against them in losers finals. Okay, so actually 2 sets this past weekend. Well, alright. What are we doing here? Must be... Here we go. Hello, chat. Hello, friend. Alright, cool. LPG banning Forest is interesting. It's a very comfortable stage for him. I know that he really likes Forest. Are you actually able to read the chat on stream? I think I have it large enough for you to read it. Oh dear. Alright. Can't quite read it? Okay, yeah. Alright. Godai and Jules Vale left to choose from. And it looks like we're getting into things. Let me fix up stream overlay while we start here. I should just be able to load it in. There we go. Got some crag on crag action. I like how this is color-coded. LPG the green, Greek the pink. Is it a coincidence that the UI is the same color as their skins, or is that a feature that I hadn't noticed before? If so, I really like that. Wow, okay. So, from watching this play out over the weekend, I will say, like, you know, LPG obviously knows a lot of the crag setups, and has this ability to sort of put up execution check after execution check. If you are not able to play around the onslaught that LPG is coming your way, you are not going to make it very far against them. That being said, I do think Duan is, quite careful in how they play. They have a pretty considered neutral, and I know they put a lot of hours in the game as well. So you can see a lot of the decision making is pretty refined, or at least it was over the weekend. So they were able to sort of clean things up, just so long as they were aggressive in their edge guards and were able to chase things, in the Ditto, the way that Crag isn't always able to do. But something like that, that's definitely what we're going to be seeing. It's, yeah. In the Ditto, you can go very deep off stage. Very quick on the board right there. Oh hey, I can change the positions. Is that going to be confusing for everyone? So LPG is the green. That's crazy. I can actually do a bit of this as well. What do we got? Like a pinky color? Yeah, this looks good. This is just extra now. I unfortunately don't have like all the skins or anything downloaded. I know that that is an option that we have available. Interesting that LPG is starting things off by just doing nothing. You know, just letting Duan set the pace. Not quite working out for him because this has been a dangerous situation. And yeah, that's what I mean. If you go off stage against Crag, it's always a risk. You know, Crag does have the ability to do it really well, but landing on the other Crag's pillar is not something that you pretty much ever want to be doing in this matchup, I want to say. Okay, nice. The parry coming out saves things there. I have to imagine that, you know, Duan's been thinking about this after their set on the weekend. You know, the first one was really close, but the second set and losers was a 3-0 in LPG's favour, so... See, like, LPG doesn't want to risk trying to fight against the pillar there. You know, he's trying to cover the recovery options. Just deny the jump, deny the space. I really like delaying the wall jump there. Not everyone would think to delay it there. They probably would have gone very fast. But that's putting yourself in the threat range where you don't want to be. You know, LPG knows his rock setups as well. He's not going to stand there and get hit by the down rock shards. Ooh, okay. I was gonna say, could have seemed like a down strong or something like that, but finished it up very quickly after that. Really interesting down air situation on the platform. Oh my goodness. Need to finish off his edge guard. You cannot be pulling rock off stage like that. Not when you're in line with the stage as well. I think the only time you're really wanting to pull rock is against characters that can't chase you and you're doing like a high pillar. Or if you're doing a low pillar close to the stage. You know, that's sort of a much more safe situation, let's say. I guess we're going with same bands. It's a bit quiet in the start.gg chat. There we go, same bands. So LPG banning Forest and Godai. Getting rid of some of the neutral stages, it seems. Oh yeah, okay, we'll go with the skin change. That'll fix things up for sure, right? I do actually find it very distracting when sound effects on attacks change so much, so having this skin on would actually be very distracting for me personally. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels that way, but it gets a bit weird when the audio is way different than what I'm expecting. So definitely needed a pillar sort of setup there to create a wall, but I think going for the higher pillar, I don't know. Oh my god, same brain. We're just sharing the same brain cell at this point. Oh, what is going on with that rock? Okay. I don't quite know what happened there. LPG had a pillar, right? Alright, we're getting the pummels come out. I mean, I firmly believe that Crag's pummel game is the best in the game at the moment. Okay, yeah, nice, just grabbing ledge there. I think Duan definitely needed to do an aggressive option to sort of hit LPG from ledge to stop him from doing that, but the fear is if you do a back air or even something like that, you're going to be too low enough to grab afterwards. What are we doing? Alright, nice. Down special to even it up. Alright, getting a special break. So, that is interesting. Oh my god. Oh, we really needed the wall jump fair there. Damn, I think using the pillar in that situation probably lost Duan out an opportunity. I think if you wall jump fair and just hit LPG straight from the pillar, definitely have something there. Alright. Quick 3-0. I mean, every game felt dangerous. Let's be honest. Okay, are we waiting on... Alright, I think heading into loser side for the first time here. So, we're gonna wait a couple sets for winners finals. So what we're gonna do is, yep, best of 5 in losers. So we're gonna look at Garfield and Ricky Clean. Yeah, we've had Ricky on stream already. But Garfield's not someone I've actually seen play before, so I am interested to see how they shape up. I know they've actually had some decent sets at locals, from what I can tell. You know, it's not quite wins, but very close sets against good players, Victoria. Ricky's just hitting us with the I was on stream for very long. Okay, yeah. Alright, is Garfield around? Let's mark this as cold. Otherwise... Yeah, do we need to do anything here? Let's help out. Alright, for anyone entering the tournament tonight, how have you found the threads? Is that been good for the tournament? So it means at the end of the event, we're going to archive this. We're going to copy a link to the bracket as the very last message. And we'll post the results in our little tournament results channel as well. Yeah. We'll see. The server's still definitely a work in progress. You know, trying to get things in shape as much as possible. Alright, Garfield is here. I still don't know why I can click on players. Why is that a thing? Alright. I guess we're using Discord for bans. Still trying to figure that out. We'll see. What I should be doing is getting our sets loaded up. Alright, so we have Garfield and Ricky Clean. Okay, oh my god, they're going immediately. Oh, okay, Garfield's Mung Dangle. I think I've played them online before. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, this is definitely the set, right? That's just a really unfortunate SD. This is not like a hand warmers. Yeah, okay, we are playing. Damn, alright, that is not the way you want to be starting. Are we going to be extra gang and we can do like the colours? They're both sort of like rocking like a deep purple this time. I'm trying to get this to work, but it's seemingly not liking it. Okay, there we go. We'll do the all purple. Now, I have to assume that this is a bit of a tough matchup for Crag here. I know that Crag has some chain grab shenanigans that they can do against Maple. That's sort of where you get your mileage in this matchup. You get these really, really good low percent combos, and then it becomes a bit of a problem after that because Maple's neutral is just very strong against Crag. You know, the way that Maple can just throw out hitboxes just makes it very risky. It's just okay, not quite an SD, but it was a risky scenario. Any situation where you have to use tether is a risky recovery, I'd say. Particularly against someone like Crag, I think that Crag definitely has options. Okay, nice. Actually calling out the forward special positioning with the forward air. There's signs of life here. I know we're starting off with an SD, so if we take that into account, yeah, we're basically even. I don't care that Maple was at 0%, you know, all it takes is a couple of good grabs and things even up. Nice little waveland. Yeah, it's always risky doing these high wall jumps. I like the parry. Okay, here we go. Ooh, waiting out. I definitely think another up tilt would have connected there. But I don't know, it's tough for Garfield in this situation, right? One thing we can do is we can set some characters on the stream overlay here. Okay. Oh no, we've quit out. Oh man, I know it was coming, but damn. Alright, no one gets to save that replay. That's actually so funny. Okay, Forest is interesting. I don't know, Crag. I just feel like you get suffocated against Maple here. You don't really have space to escape the platforms or anything like that, so it just means that Maple can run around and... I don't know, like all of Crag's options are just a little too slow here, and that's unfortunate. Sliding off the pillar. Garfield's not in a great spot there. Yeah, the grab range deceptively short. I didn't realize that. Like, I don't know, if you think about it, so... Pulling Rock against Maple, not an easy task. You're not going to be doing that on this stage. Anytime you're going to pull Rocky, you're going to be hit with a forward special or a dash attack. You know, Maple can get in very quickly. Down special, that's reactable. Forward special, you don't have platforms to mix up sort of going, you know, your vertical spacing. Very slow. Pillar. You know, it's very easy to sort of read when Crag is above you, that pillar is going to be used. So you're pretty much going to a stage here where all of Crag's specials are not enabled against Maple. It's not good. And Ricky's just putting in an absolute showcase right now as to why that is the case. Like, I do not think that Garfield has managed any control over this game so far. I'm telling you, sets a 1 on the stage select screen. The special pummel, oh man. Poppy almost coming into play. And I do like the sort of like the wall cling sort of attempt, but not quite reading the spacing. But I mean, you can tell Ricky's going for the 3-stock here. Oh, but no recovery resources and gonna be too low. That's a victory in itself, right? You think stages aren't real? I don't know. RNG, you are potentially the best player in the country right now, so I have to respect your opinion, but at the same time, yeah, hang on, let's update some scores right here. That's something I definitely forgot about. What do you mean? stages aren't real, they just change how you're supposed to play. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like... I feel like those are contradictory statements. I'm baffled that you can believe that. I don't know. Wait, so... Hang on, am I dumb? The scoreboard in game says Ricky's up 1 game. But this is definitely 2-0, right? Am I don't know. Was a quit out? Yeah, you're right. Okay, hang on. That explains it. I thought I was going crazy, getting my sets confused there. Wow, okay, straight off the side. Poor DI, definitely gonna take it. It's an interesting spot for Maple there on that platform. Wow, the quick tether! LPG, I do not know what to say to that message. Is there something wrong with Crag's Nair that I'm not aware of? I don't know, like... I'm just watching it from the Crag's perspective here, and I just... How do you get in against some of this? Well, okay, so we had the grab, but... You know, not quite reading the defensive options. I suppose that is a big part of it, right? Being able to read those defensive habits. Oh, okay. Did we already wall jump, or did we have wall jump available there? Oh, okay. Going with the down air. Maybe trying for like a tech chase to sort of get something a bit deeper than, you know, just another up air. But I don't know. Look, I can definitely tell. Like, Garfield seems more comfortable. You know, she's found her footing in a way that she wasn't able to last game. I think game 1, you know, if we don't count the SD, it's a lot closer. Alright, the forward air is going to connect there. They're actually on last stock here. But it's dangerous right now because Crag is getting at 60%. It's going to be harder to CC some of the options from Maple that might come out. So a lot of that sort of early percent advantage that you really need as the Crag player. Oh, not quite getting it, but you can tell it was there. I mean, this is real. There's an opportunity right here. This is, okay, scrappy gameplay, but we're oh my god, the down special, just hard reading. Okay. Well done, Garfield. Alright, let's see. A different dynamic coming into play here. So Garfield's band is going to be Dojo and Tempest. So I suppose wanting to take away these tighter stages with the platforms. You know, Crag, very big body. And I guess after that game on Forest, I know, it's definitely something they're probably scared of in this matchup. Like the really fast sort of ledge grab there, but Ricky getting back on stage very quick and not having to deal with it. Oh, nice, the back air, but sliding off into the other back air. You can tell there was definitely something there. He actually, like, turn around up air even connected there. That's crazy. Like, that wasn't really following DI either. It was just... There was still just enough time. Well, Lily not connecting there? That's pretty weird, isn't it? Oh, okay. There definitely was a mix-up of whether Garfield was going to go back to the pillar or not. Oh, interesting. Okay, hunting at the ledge for something strong here. Okay. I feel like we're trying to read a lot of Ricky's defensive options and it's just not quite working out and connecting. Like, even the parry there as well, like, there's definitely an element of, you know, It either lands or it doesn't, right? But, probably a risky way to be playing this when you are a stock down. Okay, we're gonna see the Taylor come out actually into the forward air, which is interesting. Oh my god. I feel like Ricky's actually like changing the pace of things as well. Like they're slowing things down. Which, yeah, I know they're at higher percent, they had the lead. Definitely good to sort of mix up the pace a little bit. But yeah, it's a long way to climb back for Garfield right now. It's a 2-stock deficit. Now this is the start of something. Reverse hit or forward tilt, not going to do them any favors though. Oh, where that forward tilt actually connected. Wow, okay. Not sure if that's a DI thing or just, you know, big body. Okay, we can still do something here. Okay, alright. That's gotta be the important thing, right? Is whenever Ricky's off stage, you need to be able to deny the easy options. So Ricky's going in with these really fast recoveries, you know, using the double jump at sort of like the optimal time to make it back to the stage or ledge as fast as possible. They're not trying to delay things or go to the wall like, you know, a lot of like Rivals 1 style recoveries would be like. You can tell when players are not prepared for those sort of recovery methods. Well, we're getting something here. The forward tilt's gonna work out. But again, Ricky straight to ledge. Not trying to stall things out, not trying to get fancy with sort of like up air style recoveries, you know. Oh, going for the read. Wow, okay. Dangerous situation. I do not like this. See, I don't mind going for... Oh, okay, yeah, that's gonna work out very nicely. Rock landing on the pillar. Ricky breaking underneath, and that rock is just gonna fall back down and spike. Okay, what an interesting way to finish things off. I cannot believe that comeback happened. What the heck? Okay. But I was gonna say, like, using the down air against the pillar, if you're so confident that you're gonna be able to punish the pillar, why not just go down there and, you know, grab them after they pillar, or, you know, forward tilt them off to the ledge, or, you know, forward air, sort of like just spike them and set yourself up for another forward air or something deep. Like, I think if you overly rely on maple down air, oh my god. Okay. Look, the percentages are close, but Ricky been on an absolute rampage this stock. Wow, okay. Oh my god, that's actually not gonna quite kill there. Oh, wow. The rock actually extending the hitbox for just long enough as well. This has been a really weird set. Like, I feel like a lot of stuff has happened that maybe shouldn't have, but, you know, we're still in the set, so... Okay, Lily coming in with the wrap, but... not quite able converting. Yeah, okay, see... Another situation where you can tell Garfield was trying to read, like, a roll back or something like that, and put themselves in danger because of it. What are we doing? Why are we just charging forward shrug? What is going on? I don't know, if I'm Ricky, if I am holding this lead right now, I want to be playing this as safe as possible. I want Garfield to be second guessing my every move right now because I don't know, I just feel like Garfield is opening herself up for something here. Yeah, nice. Play it safe. We can weave in these shields, maybe these crouch cancels. Okay, dash dancing around. Okay, nice. Getting the tech in place, so that down air is going to lead to the up strong. I cannot believe we're back on even stocks. Oh my god, like the forward air being extended by Lily as well. There's been some weird interactions. Oh, okay, up air not quite connecting. Let's not go for these all or nothing tech chases. This is not what you want to be doing right now. Oh my god. Like, Ricky C just given Garfield the opportunity to come back. Oh my god. What a turnaround. From starting the set with an immediate SD to, oh my god, just actually making the comeback. Game 5. Wow. Scrappy stuff, but congratulations. Alright, so we're gonna turn it to losers quarters now. I'm not gonna stream the other losers quarters set, so Grimace and Garfield, you are gonna be playing off stream. But we are gonna have a look at beat and turn up. So we haven't seen turn up so far. And then we will do top 4. Well, let's leave it up to Grimace and Garfield. Garnish Master. Who's Garnish Master? Okay. My bad. I don't know. Okay. Alright, I have a code from Beat. We are in the clear there. I'm just gonna check them in. I do think this is going to be a really interesting one to watch. That's why I wanted to check in for this one in particular. But I've been really impressed with Turn Up online. Okay, so we have Beat and Turn Up. We got the Rasta. And I don't know. Why do I have assets for Lorena but I don't have Forsburn? Like that's what I want to ask. Okay, Turn Up's playing Lorena. Okay. I'll have to re-download the assets later on. I don't know how to do it very easily right now. GG's, Ricky. Good stuff. Okay, how are we doing? Ah, okay. I do not think we are good to go. I think we are needing a new lobby. Oh no, we're good. Okay, they definitely are both in. Okay, I thought there was a problem. Alright. Okay. Alright, we're doing stage bans in Discord at the moment, so Beat banning Jules Vale. It's going to be interesting. Both players going to like those flat stages. So curious to see how this is going to shape up. But we're going to go for some tight corridors here. Alright, good. We're on the same side. What color am I putting for I know, we'll say this looks good. But I mean, the lack of platforms means that Turn Up is not going to be able to escape a lot of these setups that Beat has, so... I feel like once they get a disadvantage, it's going to be very tough. Yeah, wow, actually 12% and getting the Gimp off stage. Okay. Let's just go for like an ugly green. Maybe that works. Okay, yeah, that's alright. It's so funny that I have a Lorena asset, but I don't have Falls Burn in the stream overlay. Yeah, Falls Burn has been doing really well in tournaments overseas at the moment. I think people are really figuring out his strengths now. It's crazy that people were having him at the bottom of tier lists when he released. Like, it was very obvious that Falls Burn had the tools early on. But I do think that Rasta has the ability to tidy up Falls Burn's recoveries really well. Oh, we're getting some smokestacks. Even game so far. Yeah, I mean, that same exact bug existed in Rivals 1. What are you talking about there, Rizel? Wow, okay, actually waiting and going for the grab with the tech chase, but... Okay, it's scrapping the ledge there. Turn Up's found a way back on stage, and... Clone combust, so you can tell they were trying to time it, but not quite getting it. Oh dear. Oh, air dodge being used as well. Okay, risky situation. I do not think Beat has many resources. Just needs to go for a... There we go. I thought Turn Up might have dropped a bit earlier to grab it, but was able to wait it out and still landed, so... That's a good result for Turn Up. Just some really strong Lorena gaming right now. This is for a spot in top 4 of our bracket tonight. So we are getting to the pointy end of the bracket right here. Back air just does everything, right? Like it... So much shield stun, and you can tell Turn Up, and when he's able to space it well, I just don't think that Beat is able to do anything about it. Turn Up's getting it out for free almost. And they're able to sort of wait to see what Beat's going to do afterwards. Okay, Clone coming out. Alright, not going to quite get into play though. Second back air. And we do not have jumps left again. It's the same situation as last game. But, yeah, I think we needed to be a little bit faster. You need to sort of get the combust while they're in the neutral special, right? If you're waiting for them to get above you on the stage, you're not going to be getting the proper spacing that you want. Oh, okay, what is happening here? What is happening? Alright, you have been deceived, my friend. Man, I feel like Turn Up is just setting the pace right now. Beat has been swinging for the fences, but nothing quite landing. Like, even these recoveries as well, I don't feel like Turn Up is in the kind of danger they really should be, but that's what you should be doing. You need to punish the clone spawn, especially with Slipstream out. Like, I think that's been a big thing for Beat, is that if Slipstream's not out, they're not feeling comfortable to go off stage to sort of get these edge guards. But it's tricky. Very difficult to get Slipstream in a good position for an edge guard now. Reverse back air coming out, and yeah, turn up really aware of when Beat wants to use that forward special as well, and going for the parries instead of the shield, so getting Beat in-bomb. Bit more of a hard read option. But it does mean that turn up's been much more aggressive in these edge guards with their positioning. Ooh, okay. I don't think turn up got a single smoker stack a stack of smoke right there, so I don't know, the smoke's out, but I don't think it's going to come into play anytime soon. Alright, just clipping. We got back to even percent very quickly there, didn't we? Trying to delay things by charging the forward strong, kind of cute. Ooh, okay, hang on. That's a strong down air. So it's not the spike, but just pushing Rasta further off stage when they've already depleted some jumps. It's, yeah, definitely lead to something. Okay, aggressive recovery. Wow, the down air connecting. I was wondering if we're going to see the clone come into play, but again, going for like these hard reads, trying to get the tech chase. That just teleported to the ledge. Interesting. Oh, this is a tough spot to turn up. I cannot see them making it back here. Yeah. I mean, they tried to stall a little further out from stage, but they're definitely able to just grab ledge in that situation.
Easy.
But damn, you can feel the danger on both sides, right? Beat banning Rockwall and Fire Capital. Fire Capital being banned by the Rasta player is very interesting to me. Seems like Beat doesn't want to give Forsburn the space. Maybe worried about smoke as a resource. But this is kind of what I was saying earlier. Like, both characters almost, you know, enjoy these flat stages. Even against the lighter characters, Forsburn is still able to get these air juggles at lower percent. Even things like denying landings with sort of, you know, forward air and up air. Like, I feel like Turn Up has just sort of been poking at Beat, but Beat's already, you know, almost 100% to his name. The damage just racks up very quickly. Okay, I'm not quite sure what we were doing there. Just missing the follow-up on the DI. This is one thing that Beat does need to watch out for. They can go very aggressive on these edge guards, but I don't know, Forsburn can turn it around very quickly. If Turn Up's able to just punish one of those missed aerials off stage with a back air of their own, then that's a dead bird, right? Might be a dead Forsburn in a second. Well, yeah, it's on cooldown. We knew we were going to see it, right? Literally, have been a very good tool for Beat so far, getting these edge guards. That's the thing, right? They're only really comfortable going for it if Slipstream is in play. Which, yeah, we're going to see it again straight away. As soon as it's off cooldown, they need to be playing around it. It just feels like this is a matchup that's played on a 5-second timer. And I think that applies for a lot of characters against Resta. You really need to deny Slipstream. Okay, smoke coming into play. Okay, Beat just using all of their jumps. Could have been a really interesting situation for turn up, but now losing a stock, not being able to capitalize on it. Yeah, okay, yep. That is a good use of parry invuln right there. We now have no smoke charges left though. I think turn up using it for super clone. Definitely ambitious, you know, maybe wanting to get something big early %. Because I think like the smoke is better in neutral. Like that's the traditional thinking. Damn, if I'm Forsburn, I'm wanting those smoke charges for a combust setup at some point. You know, Rasta at 60, you could be setting something up right now. What are we doing? Have we crashed? Whoa, 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 okay, hold on. Might have had some lag there. I guess both players are just gonna carry on though. Oh, just timing that to block out the back air. Turn up, I do not think has anything in the tank right now. Oh my god, the clone's setting something up. No, come on, just... Oh, okay. Oh, man. Letting the second hit of Full Strong rip, okay. That's tough. This has been a good set so far. Okay, RNG and LPG have both been DQ'd from winner's side. Let me fix that real quick. I'm gonna check both these players in. Oh, no way. Okay, other people got hit by that random ping spike as well. Must be the servers having a hiccup. Dude, what is going on with Garfield and Ricky Clean not reporting their set? Okay, hold on. Cannot focus on that right now, right? So I think I mentioned it earlier, but I do think this is a very dangerous stage to be going up against Resta. I just think it's so difficult to sort of shark Resta out from under these platforms. You know, they can hold this space really well. The longer stage width and just how much they're able to sort of juggle across the stage. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things about this stage just really good for Resta. It is kind of funny to see people's opinions on this stage start to turn around slowly. I still hate that it exists. But I recognize that it's really good for some characters. Well, okay, up strong. Going to find the kill there. Dropping through the plat seemed to be really dangerous because being now in a situation where could have found something. Quite though. Damn, you know that turn off has to clone there. There's no wall, right? So I feel like as Rasta, you've got all these jumps. You need to be hunting for the clone spawn. Wow, okay, Fulberstrong gonna take it. I mean, Beat just seems so comfortable here, right? I think that's the one thing we need to take away from this is we need to be banning the stage against Rasta. I don't know. Maybe there's some exceptions to that rule, but... Alright. I mean, we've used everything. There's nothing left in the tank. Turn up trying to be a bit tricky with the recovery. I don't know how relevant Rasta dying off the top at 80% is. I just think that the stronger neutral and ability to chase opponents down is just much better for a glass cannon pick like this. Gonna need a big comeback from turn up here. Yeah, Pete going with a parry, trying to maybe just end the game outright, but this is interesting. It's a different style that Pete's played from the rest of the game so far. No way! That's the set. Wow, okay. I don't know what to say to that. Beats just missed their jump. Damn, we saw a lot of those on the weekend. Sucks to be seeing it again here. Alright, let's do a quick report. We're gonna fix up some of these sets. Invalid scores reported? What do you mean invalid scores reported? Hello? I'm just gonna reset this. And we'll do the reports. Quick report. 3-2. Okay. Wow, Garfield's actually taken the win 3-2 against Duon as well. Garfield's staying alive into top 4 of bracket. That's insane. Alright, we are into top 4. Let's take a look in our winner's side again. LPG and RNG. Okay, that is not how you do that. We'll get there. Alright, I'm not late. We're all good. Well, I cannot believe that that ending from turn up and beat. What do you say to that, right? Okay, let's fix up overlay. We're gonna load in LPG and RNG. Are we gonna get there anytime soon? Just waiting on one, it seems. Okay, if this is the case, I may just step away for a moment. I'm in the set, so that's good. But I'm just gonna grab some water. Hopefully LPG gets here soon. We'll be back in just a moment. Alright, looking good. LPG's here. Are we... Okay, we are... It's trying to figure it out. Let's see, both these players. Okay, we're not quite doing stage beds just yet. We're getting there. Alright, there we go. RNG coming in with Merchant Port ban. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Because RNG obviously has the fleet in the back pocket if they want it. But I think they do want to practice the Claren. But I know Claren has a very nice time against the heavy characters, right? These sort of tipper combos and the way you can sort of lock down people, it's scary. I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay. LPG is trying to do bans in start.gg. RNG is trying to do bans in Discord. LPG has played a lot against RNG. I just don't know if they have played much against the Claren, so this is a very different dynamic than what we've seen previously. Yeah, I do think that RNG's neutral is definitely going to be a big difference here. Are we bickering about who should ban first? It is tournament standard that higher seed bans first, right? I hate that's the case. I really hope the tournament mode makes its way into online pretty soon here. Alright, we are starting on Hodojo. This is dangerous. I'm gonna say that right off the bat, this feels dangerous to me. Like, I don't know, I think both characters have insanely good punish game on this stage. Let's do a deeper green for LPG here. There we go, we're looking good, folks. Wow, going down low. But I do trust that RNG is gonna be good at finding these tech chases on the platforms. Where that grab just outright connected, that's crazy. The big thing is, you know, using tools like counter really well against even like offstage shenanigans that Crag has. Some of the stuff that LPG wants to go for with rock shards, Claren definitely has a lot of ways to shut those down with counter. And yeah, refreshing wall jump by hitting pillar. Really smart stuff. Okay, hold on. I do think that LPG has gotten better at playing against RNG's sort of specific punish style, like going for these crouch cancels and neutral and doing really nice defensive things. Like I think LPG, his defensive habits are definitely some of the stronger in the country. But yeah, there definitely is a difference when you're seeing a player of RNG's caliber, I suppose. RNG just dancing around it. I mean, LPG... I thought they had pillar. I don't know. Did they actually not land back on the stage there at all? Oh, we're in trouble right now. You know RNG is going to go out there. Wow, okay. That's the thing, right? Forward special is very laggy. I think, you know, it's a 32 frames of end lag or something, and if you're using it off stage like that, you're going to stall yourself in place. And then, what does LPG do after that point? Does he have to up special? Like, using pillar? Got the style up there. RNG definitely had the checkmate right there. As soon as he had LPG in that position, he wasn't getting back on stage. That's the kind of thing that we need to see more people doing. It's just that not many people have either the matchup knowledge or the awareness, I suppose, to go for the situations. Alright, going for a parry. Forward strong as the punish is a bit interesting. I would think LPG would want something like a grab, you know, neutral special, sort of put him at the cube. Maybe a slightly bigger punish, but you know, we're finding the stock anyways, so what does any of this matter anyways? I just don't want to overextend, right? Like once LPG is on that pillar and... okay, you do not have invuln there. That's not what you want to be doing. Okay, what are we doing? Did we miss-dex you? Wow, okay, just gonna kill it outright. LPG maybe not expecting the second tipper? I'm not sure. What the heck? You hope that's not going to hit the mental too much, right? Alright, we're still in it, that's fine. We're just going to ignore that SD, right? Okay. Running in with the parry, okay. That is a call-out option. You do not want to be doing that. I don't think LPG makes this back now. I think RNG's... Oh. Needed to protect the wall just once more, but I guess RNG wasn't sure how to do it without, you know, wall text becoming an issue. Oh, we're in the cube. Forward air chain's coming out. And... Oh, okay, hang on. LPG's punish here definitely making a difference. Oh, hang on, the tech chase into the down strong. There you go. That's the kind of stuff that LPG's good at. The character is just so volatile, right? Been F smash tipped at ledge one too many times. Ooh, okay. Does RNG have time to react there and do the second part of up special to recover? Or is it too late to input at that point? Maybe they just didn't think they needed to, I suppose. I'm not sure. Pillar hit pause may have helped get that grab, right? Slowing down RNG's movement. It's an interesting situation. And another really strong stock from LPG. Now up 3 stocks to 1, okay. Oh no, the rock! What is happening? Oh my god. Alright, we're on the board. Okay. It is interesting after all this time RNG is still not parrying Crackdown Special. I don't think I've seen him parry it once in their sets against RNG. But like, they're going for parries. A little too late. LPG is getting back on stage. No, like, the pace is slowed down. RNG definitely can make a bit of a comeback here. Oh, not quite finding it. Wow, grabbing ledge. Oh my god, the forward strong as well. Reverse it or forward. Just putting LPG back on stage, but this has been a huge stock from RNG. Really like the down strong. Covered all options there. Just needed to figure out the timing and actually connecting with the tipper forward strong. Oh my god. Let's not say RNG is losing just yet. We are looking at the makings of a 3-stock comeback right here. Oh my god, the parry. What happened there with, like, the slide? What was that? There's some, like, rollback shenanigans there? Oh my god, the chain grab. No! We're okay. We're okay. That's so dangerous. Like, Crack has rock. I don't think RNG has many options here at all, because RNG can go out. Oh, man. Timing is not what it needs to be, and you're going to get hit by another down strong on stage right here. Did the rock just disappear? Where'd the shards go? Are the shards supposed to go up or down in that situation? Because, like, some hitboxes spike, or... Like, if those shards go down, I think that's so much better for RNG in that situation, right? That actually threatens the space. Oh my god.
No.
Damn. You could feel the comeback coming, but... I don't know, too little, too late, I suppose. We're going back. There's still some confidence there for sure. Like, it's really just one or two situations go differently and RNG wins that game. And they're doing the right things, right? Like, they're on deep off stage. Okay, playing patient. Just do the simple things right. I think that's the most important thing against RNG, because you know Crag is a character that's going to throw out those execution checks. Wow, okay. Oh! Almost actually coming for the second follow-up on the killer there. I mean, this game is firmly in RNG's favour now. I don't think we're going to see a comeback on this game the same way we saw last game. I think that RNG is locking this one down, right? Oh my god, we're just gonna let that hit. Very nice gun for the Dackers, hey? I mean, yeah, what are you trying to do there, right? There are a lot of situations against LPG where you just kind of want to wait out what he can do. But damn, things tied up. Maybe counting LPG out too soon, hey? Because he's deep off stage against RNG. Oh, I do not like that we're sitting underneath these platforms in the corner here. What is happening? Oh, okay. Swing and a miss. Alright, punishing the rock pool, that's good. Neutral special's not quite far enough to clean it up just yet. Forward strong, actually almost connecting. Yeah, nice. Waiting at the defensive option, so... LPG landing into a spot dodge. Like, you know there's a bit of panic there, right? Oh, are we doing a dash attack? Like, if you get the parry there, that's the game. Nice. Aggressive back air, I like it. Oh my god, I think this might be it. No way! Damn.
You won't get in my way.
I felt like after that back air, LPG had the game, but... Oh my goodness. What is this set? Look, I'm hoping for a quick tournament here. I don't appreciate that we're getting so many game 5s. Alright, RNG with the final bands, Air Armada and Merchant Port. And LPG having a good long think about their options. We have got DSLR in effect. So definitely a limiting factor here. I mean, both players winning on Jules Veil kind of, you know, nullifies it, right? Rockwell's going to be dangerous, though. Like, if LPG can find these stray, you know, strong attacks or doing the grabs off stage, like, that's definitely going to kill very early. But in the same token, Claren's able to hunt with that neutral special. This is tough. I think that, you know, RNG may come out ahead on a stage like this, just in terms of neutral. Crag not going to be able to cross the middle of the stage in the same way that Claren can. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I just think, like, Claren crosses over, whereas Crag gets stuck. If Crag's stuck in the corner the whole time, what's going to happen? Interesting. Okay. Are we trying to read a down special parry? I don't know. Nice, okay. Big punish from the pillar right there. Ooh, okay. And this lead's starting to grow. LPG needs to find just like a straight forward air or something close to the ledge. We know Claren's 120% now. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're missing it. Finding the next one though. Here we go. Yeah, like I just think Crag has no way to get out of the corner here. I just do not think this is the stage. Oh, okay. Fair enough. We can play bumper to bumper if we need to. Okay, the back end not quite landing with the air dodge. But I'm just saying, like, RNG is, you know, weaving in and out, whereas LPG is stuck in the corner. And if he's not stuck on the ground, he's stuck on the platforms above as well. I cannot see LPG making it back to stage here, but oh my god, the reverse forward air manages it. Gonna need to find the kill here. Okay, that's actually gonna do it. Alright. A really weak forward here, but it's enough to get the gimp. And actually trying to like punish the floor hug as well. And RNG needs to get some composure right here, because these straight hits getting scary. Alright, swinging with the forward strong, that's gonna do it. Alright.
You won't get in my way.
I suppose that's one way to finish it off. Okay. Am I stuck? Get me out of here. Help. Help. Alright, good stuff. We are heading into loser's side top 4, loser semis. Garfield and Turnup. Here we go. Some more Crag action coming up. And I suppose that means the Lorena as well. It's very funny that I don't have Forsburn as a character on here. Alright, stage band's coming in. Turn up banning Hodo first up. I do like it, the triplat. Pretty scary with Crag having such a big body. Do we need to help these two report scores? If we do, there is no time because we are already back into things. Okay, let's change these guys around. Alright. I'm actually not sure of how this set's going to turn out. I feel like Garfield's punish game. You know, she gets these big hits, right? And in stocks early. But a lot of it is a little bit read-based, so it depends on how well Turnup is able to adapt to that. I think Turnup definitely has the ability to do it, but it depends on how ready they are for the Crag specifically, right? But I think Turnup has had a bit of like a heavy gauntlet in this tournament, so maybe they're a bit warm to it at the moment. We'll see. Oh my god, we're going off deep with these down airs. Wow. Oh my god. Even when Garfield is defending, she's finding ways to make it aggressive, like trying to go for those parry reads and things like that. Like, I feel like she does not want this game to slow down. She's a full 2 stocks up. She wants to end it right now, right? Whereas Turnup needs to slow it down. Can't be doing like a forward strong or something like that, because you are going to open yourself up in neutral against some of these slower options that Crag has. That forward strong, it's a lot laggier now, right? We're at the coming into play. What are we doing over here? Oh, I do not like this. Okay. Alright, we're just dinging the shields right now. I mean, that shield health is not looking very good. I don't think it's going to be relevant though, because Turnup is, you know, probably one of hunting for the kill right now. Okay, alright. I mean, Garfield getting back on and actually just waiting out the shield, grabbing. It's not going to kill off the top. Crag's a heavy character. And I don't know, it's interesting. Garfield's starting to sweat here a little bit. I mean, we have Combust in play again, but I'm not sure if we're going to need it. Oh, we're back in neutral now. It's a tough situation. Are we going to have to use it for recovery purposes here, right? Liking the timing mix-ups. Definitely using the smoke, but... Surely up air just kills there. Even dropping that far. I guess Garfield probably had the opportunity to tech, but still wasn't ready for it, I suppose. It's still a good win on the board, though. Alright, I didn't have time to change our colour scheme before. Garfield's like a purpley pink colour, right? We'll go with this. No, they're not. Okay, it's like a deeper purple. Alright, how's that look? I like how I'm trying to go to the extra touch of getting the colour scheme right, but Lorena is currently set as the as the character, you know? Goes to show where the priorities are. Do admit, I'm curious to see Aramata as the pick. Like, Crag obviously has, like, the pillar, so isn't so reliant on the walls. Wow, okay, what the heck? I guess the hurt box for down air's startup kind of weaves it in. So that's an interesting interaction that we saw right there. If you are in invuln, when pillar breaks underneath you, you do not go into special fall. So because turn up was in, I think, the tech roll animation, right? That had invuln frames and no special fall. Actually was a bit of a neat tech in Rivals 1 where you could use your roll momentum, use a technique called the break roll. So if pillar broke underneath you while you're rolling, you would have your aerial momentum boosted by your roll speed. Made for a very risky but interesting recovery option. I don't think it's in this game though. Alright, we're peppering the shield. Okay, but not really relevant because they turn up off stage again. Yeah, I just DI in that situation. There's just not much the turn up can do there. That's the thing, like, turn up has to be scared of DIing out because they don't have a wall to recover to. I just think the counter pick not working out in his favor in that exact situation there. Yeah, we know that pillar's gonna come into play, right? Has to be a combust, right? Oh, not quite spacing it right. I think the double jump upwards probably wasn't needed. Okay. Even at that percent, that's not gonna purple as well. Like, that is DI that led to the kill. Alright, let's see what we can make work here. So not going for the tech chase read, okay. Okay, this is good. Oh, we're not getting a punish, damn. Oh, you can. I really don't want to see this end in a random strong attack. I mean, Garfield was doing a lot of these tech rolls in, so I like the read there, but... Damn. No, okay, oh, hang on. Alright. Well, this has to be a kill right here, right? Rock in hand, not much you're going to be able to do. Bit of a risky rock pull, hey? I think Turn Up has realized they got away with it because they've just banned... Oh, no, hold on. They've banned Hodojo and Rockwall. Okay, that's fine. I thought they banned Aramata, but that's what they were choosing last time. Okay. Oh! That is unexpected. I am interested that we're going to like another flat stage again. Like I feel like Forsburn can still sort of chain things together on this stage really well. And I think that if Turn Up plays this well, I don't think that Garfield's neutral options are really going to be able to be super effective here. Like, this definitely feels like a stage that I would have wanted to see Turn Up counterpick to. We'll see, I suppose. Alright, Combust online again. Oh! Must have been a misinput, right? You have to assume that Turn Up was trying to drop down with that. I mean, these mistakes are starting to add up. 114% and still unable to take this first stock. There we go. But it's these stray hits. That's what's really doing Turn Up in right now. People are actually coming in with the save. Turn Up was not able to grab ledge, but Garfield just letting it hang out. That pillar definitely should have been punishable, but I think Turn Up ASDIing away meant that they were too far away to get anything. Ooh, okay. Some missed opportunities right there. Now Turn Up deep off stage again. See, I like the way Garfield's playing this, just like holding ledge. Because they know they can react to the teleport and get the punish from that. Nice, okay. Turn Up, stand in there. What are we doing? What are we doing, charge and strong attacks? It's not over. It's not over at all. Come on. Oh my god. On the hunt. I think that level of pressure is just, you know, unexpected when you're at low percent like that. Like, if you're at 0%, you get knocked off stage, I think you're still feeling pretty comfy, right? But when they turn around and do something like that to you, I think there is a level of shock that you just... You know... It's so much more difficult to get out of that situation, right? Wow, the platform actually swinging into position for Turn Up to get this. Oh, I really like the up air, but didn't quite connect with the back air. I actually think that could have been the stock right there, because Garfield had not landed at that point. What are we doing with the spot dodge? You were an advantage. Okay, you can see Turn Up trying to get smokestacks. I think they know that on a small stage like this, Combust is definitely the play here. But it is not necessary. It's still 2 smoke charges, so if we see something quick and nasty at the start of this stock here, we could see a very quick Combust. Oh my god. That is not the right clone. Oh, rock. Okay, yep. I mean, Garfield got out of the situation, but was a scary one. Oh, I didn't... Delaying the recovery scary there. Like, the more time you're giving Crag to set up something, the worse it can get, right? Oh. These really, like, defensive hitboxes that Turn Up is throwing out, doing so much work. Like, Garfield is trying to swing for the fences on some of these, but she's not going to make it in. Oh, okay. I think just misread the situation a little bit. Yeah, I think that's smart. Just get out of the situation there. I think Turn Up, you're already ahead. Like, I actually think a lot of these straight hits might be worth just to wait and see what Garfield does afterwards. Because if she's going to double jump back in with a forward air or something... Oh, okay. How many sets have ended in SDs? It's been a weird tournament. Hey, can I ask how this set has not been reported just yet? RNG, LPG? You got some explaining to do? Do I need to report this, or can I trust you two to sort it out really quickly? We've got no reports over here. I'm not going to give you admin. You can't do anything until Garfield and Turn Up have done it anyways, so let's just join the lobby. You both can report your sets. We'll get there, okay? I hope we'll get there. Well, who needs to verify? Look, I can do this really quickly. If you remember the order, you just help me out here, okay? Yeah, I'll do it myself. Okay, alright. Okay. That's looking good. How are these two going? Yeah, that looks like the right order, RNG. Yeah. Garfield, I know I can do it. But that sometimes messes things up if people have already reported their own scores. And ideally, you should be reporting game data. Turn Up 1-3-1, right? Oh no, it was 3-2. Why do I have it as 3-2 on stream right now? Was it a game 5 set? Something in the overlay must have been wrong. Okay. Is LPG in the lobby yet? Alright, can we get this lobby open? If we're not doing it already? Yeah, cool. We want LPG and turn up. This is not my tournament series LPG. I cannot give you admin. I legitimately do not have the permissions to. Croc barely gave me the permissions to set up the stuff I needed for tonight. Like, he sent me the link and then the bracket wasn't published, so I couldn't actually send it to anyone until they came back and fixed it. Okay. Are we almost there? I can see that stage bans have happened. We must almost be there. Come on, guys. We'll see. Okay. So I made a bit of a run back from earlier in the bracket, but you would hope that Turn Up would be a little bit more prepared for it now. Yeah, just run the gauntlet of heavy characters. But, you know, LPG is the heaviest of them all, let's say. It's definitely a level of aggression that I do not think Turn Up was immediately prepared for here. You can see that they are slowing it down a little bit at the moment, but... yeah, it's tough, right? LPG just chasing with the forward air. Oh, really interesting, like... was that a tech into a waveland? I have to assume it was, like that little slide with the inbound. You can cancel the tech animation with double jump and air dodge, I think. I think that's the same thing in Rivals 1. I'm pretty sure it's in Rivals 2 as well. That's why your resources are so important, right? Oh, okay. We'll take it. I don't like this. Man, that down air just covers it, that's crazy. LPG evidently does not want the smokestack there. Oh, Turn Up, you're not willing to parry it either? Why is no one willing to parry Crag down special? LPG legitimately does it as a test, by the way. Like, he checks to see if you can parry it, and if you don't show him you can, he will abuse it and laugh it up because, you know, it's such a what are we doing? What are we doing right now? I guess LPG thought he had landed after summoning that pillar off stage. Yeah, like... even with shielding, you can time it so you can just parry out a shield. You don't need to do a sliding parry, necessarily. What's going on? Oh, dangerous. I think Turn Up needs to be really careful of these defensive things that he's doing. You know, didn't need to roll in that last situation and just set up for LPG to have frame advantage for no reason. I mean, LPG is backing off, just putting the wall out. Interesting neutral air. I mean, he's done so much chip damage over the course of the set. That, yeah, straightforward out 175, that's definitely gonna kill. Going for a comfortable neutral stage, I suppose. It is interesting that it does the same animation even when you can't pull rock. Really well spaced. Oh, that's tough. If you're landing on the rock, you've got no way to get out of that. What are we doing? It's questionable to be... Oh, okay. You know, just get hit by a rock. Oh, I think Turn Up may have miscounted the amount of smokestacks they had. I don't think they were intending to go full charge. And no, we're not quite dead. We got that smoke charge there. Don't get sucked in. Okay, yep. You might be dead? Yeah, okay. That's the thing, right? If you're gonna try to hunt down Crag off stage, you have to commit to it. You can't do this in between, otherwise you're putting yourself in a much more dangerous situation for no reason. That's Crag's domain, okay? And I don't think anyone plays that game better than LPG does. These get-up attacks. Few too many from Turn Up at the moment. Here we go. The clone's helping, right? Yeah, Shard's definitely going to come out there. Have to be really aware of how LPG is using rock off stage. There are certain arcs where you actually want to deny the spot where LPG can hit it. So you sort of space your hitboxes to hit Crag and the rock at the same time. Or there's situations where you want to be on stage and either shield or parry the shards as they come back at you. It's a tough situation to play though. Alright, I like it. We're on the board. Here we go. Grab release, okay. I mean, we have Combust available, but I think we might be a little bit early here. Yeah, nice patient play from Turn Up. Trying to react to some defensive play here. Well, that up air is everything. The Combust as well, look at that. Really clean way to finish that game. LPG thought he could land out of that combo, but that up air just... yeah. Absolutely gutted. Alright. Oh, I have a way to sort of, like, turn on losers tags. Okay, interesting. What's going on here? Wrong stage? I guess so. Ooh, okay. I was gonna say that was a really nice forward air, but know, I guess LPG went off a little bit too deep. Could be a little bit of help the turn up needs to win this set, right? Maybe we see a couple more of those. Maybe trying to land on top of the pillar? I don't know why, I was under the impression that Horseman would be actionable if he broke a pillar with up special. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're... It's a little bit silly at that point. Yeah, you see, so cancelling that wall tech animation, trying to get higher up because LPG knows that Turn Up will be able to chase him in that position. Okay. Good attempt at the combust, but LPG weaving away from it. Second attempt right there. Oh my god, the back airs! Into the up special, but no kill! Okay, here we go. Feels like that combo could have ended 1 or 2 hits earlier, but Turn Up really, you know, on top of things still, managing to find the kill. It's a great spot for him to be in. I think we have used up all of our resources right now, so yeah, it's gonna be the up special. Yeah, nice, okay. Just need to stop LPG from getting the easy ones, right? You don't want these stray strong attacks in neutral, you don't want to be hit by these forward airs. You know, he's going to jump back and try to hit you, he's going to delay his landings. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, clearing the smoke charges. Gonna be enough to force Turn Up into a bad recovery. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, I think you're dead. No way. 30%. Damn. Alright, it's just bad DI, I suppose. I know trying to break out of special pummel, it's important there. What way do you DI there? I don't know. Like, I think LPG needs to commit to one or the other, right? I mean, they've been trying to reduce the strength of that combo in particular since the very first, like, alpha build. Not even during the open beta season, like Genesis last year. It's been an absolute menace. But hey, it is a hard read. It's, okay, yeah. Very funny down tilt. If LPG whiffs there, he is dead. Okay, Turn Up, I think you're too far off stage at this point. Oh, okay. But that is what I mean, like, Crag's pummel game, the fact that special pummel is so strong, but also you're going to get chain grabbed from regular pummel. Like, I just think that he is such a volatile design. Like, it's really explosive, some of his combos. Ooh, okay. Okay, actually, I felt like we were going to see a get-up attack there. It's interesting. Turn Up, maybe adapting to a couple things at this point. And definitely important at this stage. It's a very large stage to be on. Ooh, okay. Crag being on the right side of the platform, not gonna connecting the up strong. I feel like we haven't seen Turn Up use the clone as a sort of like semi-spike option off stage. Like it's not really threatening the wall in the same way you can do with Forsburn. Can I move my mouse? I didn't even know you could see that on the stream. I'll fix that after this game, sorry. How much higher can we get? We are collectively over 400% right now. And it's getting higher. We are... He's still alive! What are we doing? Okay, yeah, sure. Why do I feel like this game goes to timeout? Like we're... What, is it 8-minute games? So we've taken, what, 3 minutes to take the first stock each. This is prime timeout real estate right here. If anyone in Australia would do it, I would honestly believe LPG would go for it as well. I mean, he is sharking right now with the rock. Turn Up, thankfully, finally able to land, but you know, LPG's just back to old tricks right now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, never mind. Well, okay, yeah. That is the important turnaround that Turn Up did need, right? Alright, so surely we go for the timeout now, right? 141, you're fine. Oh, okay, no. Gonna get a kill there. I actually thought like a down strong or something similar was gonna come out to clear that up. Even the forward air, that's not gonna kill him on Rockball, right? You've used wall jump there, so okay, yeah, breaking the pillar, I suppose. Okay. Unfortunate. Still had recovery methods, you know, all that smoke was still in play, but... Look, we've got 3.5 minutes left. I can see the percent starting to rack up, so I don't think we're going for timeout anymore. I think LPG wants to end this. It is interesting though, I don't think LPG has ever kind of successfully gone deep off stage against Forsburn. I think the situations where he's done it, he's opened himself up a little bit. Although I suppose he did get the re-grab combo last game, so... But it's not quite like what I'm trying to describe. I suppose I'm trying to describe like the base... Oh, okay, down air, nice. The base counterplay of preventing clone spawning. Or at least like defending the clone throw. Like Crag being able to throw out a forward air in line of clone sight. Really important. Yeah, just interesting that that's not been successful so far. Is this back to Forest? I feel like... Yeah, I don't have the Forsburn assets. Yeah, this is DSR, right? They can't go back here. The assets I have are from the open beta build before Forsburn was added, so I need to re-download the assets, and I can't figure out how to do it really quickly. There definitely is a way. There's an update assets button somewhere. You haven't played Forest yet? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think this maybe was game 1 against Garfield, so maybe that's why Turnoff got a bit confused here. Alright, yeah, nice. Oh, okay. LPG not expecting that one, it seems. I actually could feel like a down special or a down air coming out there. The bounce off the pillar. And using the smoke charge, nice. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Where the forward strong actually just hits there? That's crazy. God, that was such a strong position for turn up, but it turns around that easily. Just grab the wall, please. Yeah, I can't. Oh my god, I gave it the down air. He's spamming crouch as well. Two really strong stocks from turn up. It's like these early percent gimps is definitely what he needs right now. Okay, okay, nice. Are we gonna see Clone ever come into play? Ooh, okay. Last stock situation. But anytime LPG is in danger, he's able to turn around so quickly and do something like this. Definitely pretty cheeky going for the forward strong there, and nicely done from turn up to prevent that, you know, wall jump forward air that you know Crag is going to be able to do. Ooh, okay, we're in danger. Oh, no parry. I don't think parry would have ended the game, but definitely would have been a good start. You don't have the smoke there. Oh no, what's going on? The real question is which one of them can SD in this situation, you know? Yeah, okay. Sure thing. LPG is just a player who wants to let it rip, you know? That is unbelievable. Okay. Damn. Alright. Can you two report your scores really quickly? And then we get lobby set up in the background. Let me out. Let me out. Why does the spectator get trapped there? Need to force everyone to parry Crag down beyond the sound reaction as a class in school. It is reactable, and I haven't seen anyone else in these online tournaments other than myself and maybe Xenix parrying it consistently. And Xenix hasn't entered since like week 1 or 2. Like, it feels like everyone who has that muscle memory from Rivals 1 are really on it. But anyone coming into Rivals 2 from a different perspective, it's like it's something they haven't learned yet. It's you know, pretty specific to Rivals DNA, I suppose. All right, are we good? Let's just speed things along. I'll check both these players in because we are most likely headed for a DQ. Alright, let's update stream really quickly as we head into Grand Finals. LPG on loser side. You think Rivals 1 made a big difference? I don't know. Parry out of shield is a bit weird for me. I think you're still just able to do the run-up parry just as easily. There's not many situations where I'm wanting to be hold shield in a situation where down special is also relevant. Well, RNG is going to a down tilt instead. That's the thing, right? Like, it's slow enough. Okay, nice. Alright. There we go. RNG has proven that they can parry it. It is no longer a massive... Oh, that has to be a misinput, right? I mean, RNG really proving they can parry it. Interesting with RNG having all of their resources, they wouldn't go for a more aggressive, you know, recovery there. Choosing not to attack RNG on a ledge. But I suppose RNG is someone who is going to be quick for the counter attack in that situation, so just getting yourself back on stage might be just as good. So ready for these very aggressive recovery options, right? And again, I think RNG is just trying not to let a straight hitbox let LPG get the tech follow-up, right? Ooh, okay. What are we doing here? LPG slowing down for a moment and then deciding to charge forward strong. This is just very funny. This is a fun game of, like, can LPG make it back if he goes deep off stage? I feel like he has to play it every single time against RNG. Doesn't matter if RNG is playing Fleet or not. He's still so dangerous. Oh, wow, yeah, okay. Needed to do something similar there, like a down tilt or a forward strong to prevent that recovery arc. That's the thing, right? Like, Pillarless doesn't have a hitbox, so if you're able to just throw out hitboxes that are going to threaten the space, really good for you. I guess not confident they had enough time for a parry there. LPG tried to parry that, right? They were definitely in parry startup. That's the second SD from that. Oh no. Alright, maybe we just need to warm up these hands. Tap, jump, wall jump. There you go. It's crazy. I didn't know they were playing with tap jump. Oh, sorry. That's like the setting so that you can use like jump away to wall jump, right? I know, that seems really weird to me. I know that's how it works in Smash, but for the Rivals specifically, I think the hold-in jump method just makes more sense in my head, I suppose. Toy Dojo. Yeah, tap wall jump is melee wall jump. That's what I said, yeah. Or am I far behind in the conversation? I think we're seeing RNG warm up here. LPG doesn't make this back, right? Yeah, he's hit. Just hold ledge. Yeah, you're fine. Even just using get up attack at all is interesting to me, because I feel like in that situation I'd always want to just roll behind LPG and set up something else, but the timing is really ambiguous as to whether that would work. Damn. Ball jump forward air or something similar like that would have connected there. Oh, the neutral special is nice. Gives you a bit of air stall in that situation. Wow, what a chain. Oh, yeah, we're dead. Alright. Sorry, I put the scores in wrong before. Yeah, we're 1-1 now. Right? Okay. Wow, I cannot believe that we're going back to a tight stage like Forest. I mean, yeah, the way RNG's been playing this has just been so smart. Like, it feels like their level of play is so much more refined than so many other players at the moment. It's, and to think that they've... What, is this the first tournament they've entered Claren with? Entered with Claren? Or is this the second at this point? Ooh, okay. Sneaking it in. Like, I know obviously they have the Marth experience, like that's their background, right? But still, this is a different game, you know? Not everything cleanly translates. Oh my god, that actually connects to the tipper as well. Oh, that is nasty. Oh yeah, I did specifically mean online. Like, it's the first time he's played LPG in a tournament set tonight with the Claren. But yeah, I know New South Wales has had locals recently too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn. The fact that they're both using these parries at ledge is really interesting to me. Because that is, like, it's a hard call-out option, right? If you get into the habit of trying to parry these attacks, like, you're just opening yourself up. Like, what's to stop them from wave landing on with a grab? Alright, here we go, here we go. I cannot believe he's just chilling out on the pillar there. There was actually an opportunity there. Like, I know Claren can cancel out of the end lag, but there definitely is still end lag after breaking the pillar. Oh, here we go. But the sour down air is actually like still chaining together like that. That's really interesting. Yeah, see, this is like the pummel mix-up, right? Okay, okay. Got tight game 3. No, what are we doing? Okay, alright. Ooh, okay.
You won't get in my way.
I do not think that RNG was necessarily dead there. It's hard to tell though, because they won't die after the other person dies. You think that totally killed? Okay. Oh wait, hold on. RNG's gone same bans and then gone, never mind, I'll ban Forest. Alright. He was also dead? Wow, damn, okay. I feel like I need to make a call here. Oh, okay, now they sorted it out, alright. Yeah, justifiable for LPG to go back to Forest there, arguably, but alright. Okay, yeah, this is the down tilt setup, right? It's really weird for me that weak hits can't be wall teched. That's just not a mechanic in Rivals 1. Like if you get hit, you can tech. Oh, no back air. I'm trying for a DI mix up maybe. Definitely punished for it now. Hey. Okay, oh nice. God, that all looks so clean from LPG there. Like, perfectly position themselves on ledge every time. Ooh, okay, that could be very dangerous because if that didn't hit Crag there, I think LPG was dead. He was in special fall at that point. Okay, okay. Ooh, alright. We got the second grab. That's, I mean, like, you can't rely on the parry. Oh my god. Oh my god, RNG's so slippery. What is going on? Okay, alright. I think if something like that happens, LPG's out of it. Oh, I really like using the up tilt hitbox like that. Really clever setup if that was what he intended. Okay, alright. See, I like the neutral special as opposed to jumping on with the forward air because RNG has the option to charge it if LPG's gonna go for a parry. Alright, yeah, there we go.
You won't get in
Just
my
had to wait out the pillar, going for it all. Alright, well done to RNG there, hey.